Hey guys, and welcome to today's episode. Now, what a hell of a week that was. Hell of a month. April was probably the busiest month in regards to online coaching. In general, for anyone listening that is an online coach, you probably can relate. You'll have home programs coming out your arsehole, which is absolutely fine. And a way you need to think of it is like you had that initial sort of panic. Everyone needed switched over, so I just did it all on WhatsApp, and then thereafter started slowly moving people over to more of an Excel PDF file. But as you're doing that, clients are getting new equipment, which is fantastic. So you find yourself, before as a prep coach, you were doing the program at the start, and then you never really need to adapt it or adjust it that much, just slightly tweak it. Whereas now I'm finding doing 2-3 hours of programming each day on top of the usual workload is a lot, but it's a nice wee challenge, and it's made me a little bit better programmer, focusing on like a lot more tempo and whatnot. Plus, you got to think as well. Like, I'm always open and honest. Like, since the month of April, I lost 21 clients since lockdown. I've lost 23, but net I'm only down 8 or 9, which isn't too bad. So you got to think of that's on top of setting up the new, like the 13, 14 that have came on board, like setting them up. On top of all that is been, and then on top of like the social media content and whatnot, it's been a lot, but it's been a good month, and I know that'll be this month of May will be even more so, even busier, which I look forward to. But I'll attach this morning's check-in here. And we had some new territory this past week. Now, that was maybe the first occasion that I was over 120. For the majority of the week I was like 119.7, maybe 120.1 on the nose, 120.2, and that's really as high as it got. So I spoke to Cal yesterday. We're probably going up food as of today, but just feeling heavy, and you could see it in my face now as well. I got a social distancing haircut, which is made my face look even bigger. Other things from this week, I got my complete strength order, and I don't know if you've tried the cherry Bakewell, but if you do, this is probably what will happen. Now, honestly, the texture of it is class. If you put it in the microwave, it's just like, it becomes like a cake-like texture, and it does make it seem like you're eating a cherry Bakewell. Also got some candid photos of peanut with the supplements as well. So that was class. In regards to, I think I done 4 podcasts in this 1 week. I put, on my story, who did the listeners want, and then when I reached out to Kuba and TM Cycles, they were both like, yeah, I'm up for it. And then when I said, I could do these days, they were like, yeah, that's cool, let's do it. So I kind of went from, I was a guest on Audran's podcast last Sunday, then the Wednesday, me and Rob done one for the launch of the cream of rice, but also talk about supplements. And then if you listen to that podcast, which I'll attach the link in here, you will get a 15% off code that's valid until this coming Thursday. If not, then if you want the 10% code off, if you watch this after, it's CSVW, will get you 10% off. But that was quality. There were different podcasts, of course. The one with Audran was me speaking about sort of vision setting, how you could sort of go from where you are with your physique now to where you want to be, a little bit about sort of COVID and what to do after that if you want to gain or diet. Rob, it was about supplements. With Thomas, TM Cycles, it was about social media and like growing as an influencer in your branding. And then with Kuba, it was just all about bodybuilding. And honestly, that was one of my favourite podcasts to record. Just sit there and listen to the guy, so fucking motivating. And I just wanted to go like fucking hack squat or like run. I was going to say run a marathon. I shouldn't say that because I definitely wouldn't do that. But I want to go train or do something because the passion he speaks with is infectious. And I just told him from that call, I was like, this will level me up as an individual. So I look forward to listening to that back, watching it back, and I hope that listeners get just as motivated as I did watching it and listening to it as it was recording. It was a bunch of fun.
I've ever done since I was pretty much 16 was basically done, so I can afford this lifestyle and I can still train with no stresses. So my jobs have always been kind of focused around being able to train around them.
But you know, not too much else to report. I think that the body's getting a little bit tired, a little bit beat up now. It's probably time to deload here within the next couple of weeks. I still think we can push it because my strength's still creeping up 1 rep here or there, or 2.5 kilo here or there. So we'll continue to push, but I would say this is now approaching week 7 of the lockdown. So maybe it's usually about 8 to 10 weeks I need a bit of a deload, but I never deload the whole prep. So I can imagine that's coming soon. I'm going to reduce my volume in some places, just simply because I'm doing a fuck ton, because I can, because it's in the morning. But nothing else to really report this week ahead. We're going to be doing a webinar all about sort of comp prep and, you know, first timers comp prep are within the first sort of 1 to 3 years on Thursday, so that'll be cool. And yeah, so that's it from me, guys. Wherever you are, whatever you do, give it the beans.